Public speaking can affect how you are perceived by others, and it can quickly shore up your reputation. Most people would probably say that they don't like public speaking if asked. Since the fear of public speaking is common, they may even admit it straight up, and they are scared of talking to an audience. It is also possible that they are introverted and shy. There are some other reasons that most people don't like public speaking and always try to avoid it. If you are in the category of people that shy away from public speaking, believe me, you are missing out. Let's explore further. Coming up. If you're new to this channel, we provide direction on how to become an entrepreneur by using sound strategies and tactics. As an entrepreneur, you want to build and protect your business to spend the time with people you love and care. Let's jump right in. One of the fundamental factors to prepare for public speaking event is systematic research on topic. We sometimes think researching speech topic is easy. Some of the people even think just by opening few web pages, by Googling it, they will get what they think is important for the speech and then set to deliver the speech. But the fact is that it's not that easy. So the question is, what should you research to be ready for your speech? We will first look at 3 areas that you must research for you to have a successful speech. Number 1, research your audience. You need to know the kind of audience you're speaking to. About your questions, try to figure out what questions they will most likely to ask. With the aid of audience analysis, you know how you can best reach your audience and what they are thinking. If you know you don't have an answer to some of the likely questions, it means you have to research further. Number 2, research the venue, the event, and the constraints. You need to know some of the information such as the time you are in the schedule, how much time you have been given to speak. Can you use visuals in the room? Will you be using a microphone? How big is the venue? Is it a community gathering or a corporate event? Answers to these questions will influence how you research the topic and to prepare for your speech. Number 3, look for materials on your speech topics. Here is the heart of the matter. You need to research your speech. It is demanding and time-consuming and rather frustrating to research a speech topic. It is no surprise why a lot of speakers show up unprepared because of the stressful process of researching. But it doesn't have to be difficult. You have to find a way to enjoy the process by having the right mindset. Now, how will one acquire a research mindset? Here are some of my recommendations. Be service-oriented and audience-centric. The first thing you must note is that you are not delivering the speech for yourself. It is meant for your audience, and your primary goal should be to inspire, persuade, and educate your audience. For you to reach your audience, they have to perceive you as an authority on the topic you're speaking on. For you to achieve this, you need some thorough speech research. You have 2 problems. If you have little knowledge of what you want to speak on, one is that you will have problem answering your audience in the Q&A sessions. The second one is that you won't be able to adapt if any change occurs during your presentation. These feelings constitute the majority of fears in many speakers. You will be very confident if you have researched your topic. This is what will prepare you for unexpected situations and questions from your audience. Talk about something you have passion for. There is an infinite number of topics to talk about. There are times when you will be given a topic to talk about. But in some cases, you have given the liberty to choose any topic. The research process will be very easy for you if you pick a topic you're passionate about. Before we take a deeper dive into more explicit tactics, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can get notifications as soon as I put more content. Let's explore habits that improve your research skills. A lot of speakers complain about how difficult researching the topic is. A closer look at these complaints typically shows, in most cases, is that they are disorganized. To reduce this problem, here are some helpful habits that can be practiced making speech researching enjoyable for you. Number one, your topic should be focused before conducting your research. If you haven't planned your speech, don't commence your research because there is the tendency to go too thin or too far in the topic. There's also the tendency for you to gather a lot of information that is not related to what you intend to talk about. You have to develop a speech outline to avoid this. This is, you need to have an initial draft. You will know what exactly you want to talk about when you get the flow of your speech. Number two, your references should be detailed. You should record a source each time you find information on it relevant to your research. It can be URL, page numbers, magazine, journals, and books. Understand compiling a detailed references can take several days or maybe even weeks. You will find it easy to credit images, statistics, and quotes in some of the materials you reference once your bibliography base is detailed. Also, even if you're not using your bibliography for your presentation now, it will be easy for you to retrieve for future purposes. Take a look at the bibliography of your sources. You can leverage on the research of your source once you find one with the bibliography. You get rewarded for this faster than just researching without a focus in mind. An additional benefit of this is that you get to have a lead on the original source of the contents you're looking for. Go after authentic sources. Maybe it's a newspaper article or a best-selling book or an academic article. Whichever case it is, you have to dig down till you get the actual source. It strengthens your credibility if you have access to the unfiltered core details. Find balance evidence. For you to have a great speech, you have to achieve balance in your speech. Offer your audience a variety of facts such as abstract theories, logical arguments, arithmetic analysis, studies, quotations, and maybe even statistics, instead of just bombarding them with stats, and stats. Acknowledge your sources. There are two reasons why crediting your source is very important. The first one is that it is the right thing to do. You can't take the credit for something you didn't create. The second reason is because it increases the perspective of your audience and your ethos. You will increase your reputation when you associate yourself with expert authors, scientists, and great leaders. Check out my book on Amazon, Effective Approaches to Become an Excellent Public Speaker. With the tips, techniques, and suggestions in my book will put you on a path to success and become a lot more confident for public speaking. Down below in comment section, share your thoughts on which tactics you like the most. How do you see yourself advancing your ambitions and business to make name for yourself? Thank you for listening in, and I'll bring you more quality contents next week. Thank you.